Hello everyone, it's Vaz again, back this time with a full review of World of Warships Legends in its current state at the beginning of 2021. The game is out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and as of November 2020, next-gen consoles. The game was first released in early access in April of 2019, with a full release later that year in August. But it has been updated monthly ever since with new campaigns, ships, events, and other gameplay tweaks. For those that are new to the game, in World of Warships Legends, you take control of historic naval vessels in 9-on-9 online battles versus other human opponents. You also have the option to take on the AI, which is especially handy for learning the game and completing certain mission objectives quickly. The game uses the free-to-play model, so you don't have to spend a dime on the game if you don't want to. Don't let that turn you off, however, as free players can still earn the game's premium currency through in-game activities. Currently, you can choose between three classes of ships: nimble destroyers, jack-of-all-trades cruisers, and powerful battleships. Although there is a promise that aircraft carriers will come to the game in 2021, maybe I'll just have to do a mini review at a later date if there are enough changes to the game to justify it. All but a few of the ships actually existed in real life, or at least reached the design stage, so there is a very interesting historical element to the game. If you like your naval history, you will love this game right off the bat. There is at least one ship representing 8 different countries in the game currently, including such famous ships as the Arizona, Bismarck, and Yamato. Moving over to the technical side of the game, the graphics are pretty good. The ships look amazing and very detailed, and the water effects are very good. I especially like the rain effects on some of the levels where there are drops of water on your screen. The animations are fairly good as well, although there aren't many of them to be fair. For example, there isn't a lot of difference between hitting your target and missing it, aside from some water splashes when your shots miss their target. And if you zoom in on another ship during battle, you can sometimes see some stuttering on the gun turrets when they're trying to rotate. The gun effects can be inconsistent as well, sometimes sounding weird or not sounding at all. But when you are playing a large ship for the first time, the booming guns can put a smile on your face, as in the first time I fired the Yamato's massive guns. The gameplay is fun, challenging, and very unique. You aren't just aiming for headshots here and pulling the trigger right when an enemy is perfectly lined up in your sights. You have to learn to lead your shots or your torpedoes due to the distance at which you are shooting. This can be quite the learning curve for some, but once you do get the hang of things, the rewards for your efforts can be oh so satisfying. Piloting a 30,000-ton ship can also take some getting used to, as you need to plan your movement well ahead of time in order to avoid hitting islands or being caught in an enemy crossfire with no escape route. There are some problems in the game worth highlighting. I struggle constantly with the commander wheel and the aiming controls. When I'm trying to point at an objective, it can take a good while for it to register so that I can let my teammates know what I'm planning next. And quite often when I'm choosing a new target, when I zoom in to take my shot, the screen zooms into the side of a mountain or down into the water, forcing me to unselect my target and then reselect it, which leaves me at a disadvantage, especially at close quarters. Matchmaking can also be problematic, as one team can end up with a destroyer while the other team gets a heavy cruiser instead, giving the destroyer's team a distinct advantage. Experienced players will know exactly what I mean when I say that. As I also previously mentioned, the learning curve in the game is a bit steep, being that there are very few games out there where you need to put so much thought into your movement and offense. It would have been nice to have a better tutorial. In the end, if you do want to improve your skills in World of Warships Legends, you'll end up looking for guides and tips online, which is a great segue into the community aspect of the game. World of Warships Legends has a great online community, including official community contributors who put out guides, do live streams, and look to help new and old players alike with their queries. There are also unofficial contributors who make informative and entertaining content for the community to enjoy. Overall, World of Warships Legends is a fun and addicting game to play, and with new missions and freebies monthly, weekly, and even daily, you'll always have a reason to log on and do some shipping. My final score for World of Warships Legends in its current state is 8.5 out of 10.
What do you think of the game? Let me know in the comments below.
If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up or even subscribing. and be sure to stay tuned for more gaming videos. And since it's the new year, hey, I'd like to wish everyone a happy new year and a safe and healthy 2021. Until next time, stay healthy and do what makes you happy.